it is one of those, well, it's one of those lessons again, I guess. This mini series won't go on forever, but just want to gear her up so that she's ready to hit the open road by herself. And so we've just popped just out to a little settlement just outside of town here, a place called Tokomaru, and we are going to be heading down to the next major, well, I guess you call it a city, next major city down, a place we live in. And I want to put Leah in front. Today is a special day because not only do we have Leah doing her ride, hey bub, we've also got the wife on board. So how cool is that? For the first time, it's pretty special to me. The first time we are doing it as a whole family, and so how cool. So I'm going to let Leah lead, and I just want her to not be a hindrance to main road traffic. Obviously it's reasonably busy. It's a 100k road, but this is a twisty section of a 100k road. So as long as she's not sort of holding traffic up or being a hindrance to traffic or anything like that, I'd probably be pretty comfortable after today if she was to just ride off and do her own thing. Yeah, I mean, we got to let her go sooner or later, right? So other than that, I think we're good to go. Your indicator's still on. You lead, bub? Yeah. Just remember the wind. Don't let the wind to move your bike. Try and like feel the wind pressure against you if it's whatever side, and as soon as it starts to do that, you can lean the bike over. I've ridden on a 45-degree angle heading in a straight line before.
Am I doing all good stuff?
You're doing fine. You're doing perfect. Just make sure you're staying in the middle of the road when there's no other, when there's nothing around, and try to stay within my rear view mirror when you're behind me. But don't push yourself. Just get out there and have some fun. This is open road riding. This is as bad as it gets. Okay, but this is also as good as as good as what riding is. So you lead. Just get comfortable in the corners. Trust your bike. Lift your toes up. If you want to sit the balls of your feet on your actual pegs, once you're comfortable, once you're into top gear, then that'll keep them out of the way of when you're cornering. But other than that, you can lean the bike a little bit more than you are. Trust it a little bit more. You're keeping good pace, so let's go to the next city, eh? Yeah. Alrighty, jump on board, beautiful. We've got a line of cars. Man, it is not going to lie, it's hard to let her off by. It's like to just let her out into the world by herself on these things, knowing how dangerous they are, I might have been riding now for about 15 years. I've learned a lot. I still want her to get away from that centre line, bub, get into the middle, that's it, thank you. She still can't hear me, by the way. We will get her a comm set soon. Right? We're into about 2 grand worth of gear now, so she's got everything we need, leather jackets and boots and all the safety gear that we need. She's got primo gloves as of today, and so yeah, other than that, I guess we just sit back and enjoy the ride. But what a special day. What a special day. Riding with my daughter is a blast. It is an absolute special time. And now to have the wife join us as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, the wife's done thousands and thousands of Ks with me, and a lot of my earlier videos is actually 2 up. Even coming out of places like Apathy where I'm sitting on the peaks. So the wife knows she's ridden hard with me. But even for her to watch her daughter now come through the twisties and sort of just be confident and sticking up with main road traffic speed, and it's a real buzz, it really is. And I can only hope that any of you out there watching can share the same sort of moments with your kids when they get to the age. And the only advice I would give anybody is just to start them as young as possible. you know, obviously not out on the open road until they're licensed, but start them with dirt bikes if you can, or take them and get them a little 100cc race bike or whatever, and give them some track training. It just goes so far for us as humans to have that earlier practice. We're in some gale force winds too, by the way, and so she's going to be tested on a lot today. High winds, cornering speed, main road traffic speed, cornering angles, etc, etc. So yeah, but she needs all this, right? If I'm going to let her go and say, yeah, you can head on down to the next city by yourself. I get she's 21 and she's an adult, but she's always going to be my little girl, right? And so I always feel as if I'm going to need to protect her no matter what she's doing. Even when she's 30, I'll still be trying to give her advice, and I can't tell her what to do. Can't do that now. But you know, she listens to me well. She appreciates the love that I'm trying to provide, the protection I try to provide for her. So she's really cool. But anyways, let's ride. Good line she took through there. She's actually come up trumps here because the main road traffic speed is it's only doing 80 k's because the dude up there with the trailer on, whereas this would be usually 100k through here. And so she's actually gotten away with quite an easy ride. But as I said, I still want to see your road position, your corner entrances, exits, all that sort of carry on, you know, just so I know where you're at with your abilities. Thanks to all the cool comments too. Wow, man, it's blowing us away, even as a family, to sit there at night and sort of just have a bit of a read through the comments. Just appreciate all the kind words that everyone's said, and the advice too here and there. It's all good. So yeah, it's been really cool. It's been really cool. I mean, that's the end of the twisties. That's like I said, that little section was supposed to be a little bit harder for her to complete, to give her the knowledge that she needs. But she's probably gained that anyway, so that's all right. Oh man, we're gonna actually, otherwise from what I said, we're actually gonna leave her in the city that she lands in, that we're heading to now, live in. She's got a mate there she's going to do some study with, and she's in uni at the moment, but still being a student, learning stuff. And so we're going to leave it there. We're going to head on down to the coast, go get ourselves a nice feed somewhere and a bit of an afternoon, and then on the way back I'm actually going to bring the wife all the way back up to home first, drop her off, and then come back down, and I'll pick the homie up, put the little homie up in the bin again, and sort of just buzz her back home as a bit of an evening ride. That then crosses off pretty much everything for me. Just, we know nighttime riding is a whole different ball game, right? So yeah, but that and then that'll be, I think I should be comfortable then to just fucking freebird, you know, get out there, be safe. We'll still be riding together, don't get me wrong, we're still going to do videos and that, but there's going to be times that she just wants to go hang with her mates, even though they're nowhere near as cool as Dad. She's going to go hang with her mates, and at the moment her car needs work done to it, so she's like, well, I've got a bike, and I'm like, yeah, you do, but it's still so new to you. Let's get some K's under, and then you can just, then you've got a bike, you know. once she's got her confidence up, then she can do that next license. She don't like let that cardboard out in front of her. Gave you plenty of time though. That seems to line a bit more bump. Like, it's hard for me because I ride like quite aggressively, and a lot of you will know that quite often my body can be over the centre line, even though my bike isn't. And I'm okay with that. I'm comfortable. I understand that. I don't want that for her. Not even any time in the next sort of 12 months, you know. Like, I wanted to make sure that I've told her before about the line, the middle of the line being an invisible wall, and that your head, you know, that you can't lean onto that wall. But yeah, but we'll get there. He doesn't have his radar on. She freaked and slowed right down to 90. You were doing a 100, bub, you're right. I mean, that's pretty much the end of all of the fun stuff for her. The rest of the trip, which is only sort of 10 minutes to the destination she's getting to, it's all straight roads from the moment we get around the top of this big passing lane up here. I'll take the lead and carry on from there. But thanks for watching, team. We really do appreciate it. Jump over and head onto her channel. She's learning how to ride a bike and edit YouTube and put herself out there all at once. So she loves having the comments from you and all that sort of stuff as well, to the encouragement and the reassurance. And so thank you very much. Head on over to her channel and watch what has generally been, over the last videos, a completely different perspective for this one. So thank you very much, and stay tuned for the next ride.